Today I'm supposed to be quitting. I mean, smart money was that I would be quitting today and, wouldn't be doing YouTube anymore and maybe even deleting all my videos. To be honest, like any person who heard what I had put myself through and what I had promised myself 365 days ago from today would know that today was that day that I was giving up. But something happened, something extraordinary. I'll tell you about that and what I challenged myself with right after this.
This is, you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. My name's Travis and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. Normally I talk about the things that I write in the description below and all these other things, but this is about me today. So there's really nothing special in the description below, maybe my merch. Listen, let me just take you on a journey. Now, for any of you that watched my 10,000 subscriber video, you know what I'm about to say as far as this point goes. And I gotta tell you, with this being the day, it means more to me now than when I said it a couple months ago. So let me just get people caught up on that. I don't wanna go over too many things that were in my 10,000 subscriber video. I'll leave the link for that in the description and up here. Definitely watch that if you want a little bit of background about this. But 1 year ago, I decided to start a YouTube channel. I mean, I took a channel that had been sitting around that I just put random videos on. It wasn't trying to be a YouTuber, literally. I was just putting videos there to share with friends and somewhere to load videos for many years. And I decided to try something. I had a podcast many years ago, wanted to take it to the next level by going into video, but I took some time off between that podcast and this channel. So after deciding that I wanted to do tech, 1 year ago today, I uploaded my first video, shot on my phone, and it's not great. Here's some of it. What up, players? Welcome to my hands-on first look at the Rover Viva. Basically, Alexa in your car. Really cool. This thing was announced at CES 2018. I'm into tech gadgets. I got Echoes galore in my house. I even have a Dot already in my car, but this seemed really cool. And I'll show you exactly why I decided to check this out. Props to a friend who got me this early. It'll be out in a couple of weeks. And the funny thing is, like, I never show my face in it, and I wasn't really sure if I was gonna move forward with it. I didn't even edit the video. Like, I literally just hit pause. So there's no edits in the video. I mean, I just stopped recording and then hit record. I didn't go back and add music or anything. It's just my phone, record, this is it, enjoy. But what happened a little bit before I made that video was I challenged myself. After seeing the person who really inspired me to start a YouTube channel, The Everyday Dad, hit 10,000 subscribers in 1 year, I decided to, do something dumb. I'm kind of intense when it comes to this stuff and certainly competitive. So I just said, listen, if he can do it, you should be able to do it. And if you can't get 10,000 subscribers in a year, you're not doing it right and you should quit. So that's what I did. I kept myself to that promise. If I didn't end up with 10,000 subscribers by today, I was quitting YouTube and maybe deleting the videos. But something kind of crazy happened. I grew really fast. A lot of that has to do with a lot of the research and things that I did along the way. And again, I've talked about this in the 10,000 subscriber video, so I don't want to go over that too much. I highly recommend you to watch that. But I will say this, I never thought that I'd be at 20,000 subscribers 1 year. And like, that's mind-boggling. I do want to talk about some of the people I've met along the way and some of the things I think about YouTube in general and what I think is going to be next for me. I wish I could go back in time and talk to the Travis of a year ago and say, hey, listen, this is not going to be easy. There's going to be moments where you're going to want to quit. But if you stick with it, it's going to be amazing. So many things over the last couple of months have really changed my life for the better. And I'm so excited to see where I'm going to go next. I definitely want to talk about some specific people who are tent poles in my YouTube career, if you want to call it that, and people that I'll never forget. Of course, The Everyday Dad inspired me to have a YouTube channel. He's been a great supporter and I consider him a YouTube friend. So Gary, thank you so much for all the support you've always given me. I wouldn't be here without you, like literally. Jeff from El Jefe Reviews was the first person who has ever collabed with me and just an incredible, sweet person. I can't say enough about that guy. He is just, I can't say enough. Viper, my dude, he got me to talk to some of my favorite YouTubers on his live stream. Viper, you're the man. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be on Friday Night Viper. You're really pretty incredible person, man. And when I first met you, I was like, I don't know what this dude is on. The dude is crazy. But man, you're really genuine and I appreciate your friendship. The rest of Team Unfiltered, Zach, I love you, buddy. everyone who's involved with that. I mean, at this point, there's so many people on Team Infield, I don't even know who's in it anymore, to be perfectly honest. All of them have been really fantastic, great. Brandon from This Is Tech Today, been very helpful with the channel. Thank you very much. Paul, PG, helped me out with my thumbnails for a while. Definitely all you guys are great. Thank you for helping me along the way in my journey. But there's really two other people that really have big moments in my life and big moments in my YouTube career that I really want to talk about. Number one is Jonathan Morrison, TLD. At first, he was just the subject of a video, something that I put together at the last second and thought would be kind of fun. But little did I know like how impactful he would be on me. Before I did that video on should I subscribe to Jonathan Morrison, I didn't know a lot about him. I did see that he was leaving comments on some of my friends' channels and being really nice in the comments, and he's a huge YouTuber, so I thought it was unusual for someone so large to go out of his way and really kind of encourage people. But when he invited me to the studios and then told me I could stay at the studios, I was blown away. And when I met him in person, man, that's a genuine dude. I learned so much from him that my workflow, from an editing standpoint, the efficiency in it is substantially faster. Like, I actually went to school for video editing, but just a couple of tweaks that he doesn't even know that I picked up have greatly influenced and sped up my editing decisions, and it makes making videos even easier and more fun. And as a person, someone I saw who's so generous with his time and his resources, I saw things that would never be on camera. I gotta tell you, I was touched. And Jonathan, I consider you a friend. I hope you consider me the same. Meeting you was great. I didn't really think it was gonna be what it was. It ended up being a very big moment for me. Not because you're a big time YouTuber or anything like that, I don't really care about that, but to see your heart and to see your passion really impacted me in a very significant way. Thank you very much. And I hope in 2019 we can do something cool together again. Another person who impacted me in a lot of ways is John Prosser. Everyone knows this. Anyone who's been watching my channel, at least a lot of them, have probably come from FPT. And I'm so thankful of him sharing me with his incredible amount of fans and some crazy people over there. But John is so giving of his time. He's a little bit misunderstood, but I do consider him a friend. So many things that I thought I understood, I now look at completely differently based on things that John has said to me. John, you're my dude, and you can't get rid of me anytime soon. So thank you very much for being a part of my journey, for giving of your time, for being so generous and so nice, and taking a chance on a lot of small creators, not just me, but you know, I'm gonna speak for myself. Thank you for the time and effort you've put in, and I appreciate your friendship. I try to maintain a certain amount of respect for all tech tubers because I know, or really any YouTuber at all, because I know how difficult it is, especially if you're doing this in any type of full-time capacity. Those people have my utmost respect. Obviously, I would like to get there someday. Whether or not I'll actually get there, you know, listen, I don't know. I'm hoping, I'm praying that maybe one day I'll get there. But I know it's all gonna come through respect and hard work. I got the hard work down, and I'm trying to respect all of my peers, regardless if they're big or small. And here's the funny thing about growing so fast. Because it's been only a year since I've been doing this, I sometimes forget that I have 20,000 subscribers. Here's the thing, when I first started out, and it was like May of last year, and I had 400 subscribers, and I would come across people who had 15, 13, 17,000 subscribers. I thought they were huge. I thought, wow, holy crap, someday I hope to be there. But when you go through something like this growth so fast, you kind of lose track of the fact that you're like growing. That is to say, I still feel like I have like 600 subscribers. So when someone asks me to be in their video or, you know, compliments me in some way that I'm their favorite YouTuber or something, sometimes I have a hard time believing it. It's actually incredibly flattering. And it's because of this that I don't see myself as big. I probably will never see myself as big. I'll probably have that complex where you think you're always small and insignificant. But it also helps me stay humble and help people that were in my very same situation only a couple months ago. I learned this through a couple of larger creators like Jonathan Morrison and John Prosser. They're just there for smaller creators and know people that are in for the struggle that just want to do something better. They just want to do something better. And I don't really hate or dislike anybody. There have been people that have left terrible comments or made crappy videos about me or whatever. And you know, I gotta be honest, I don't care. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of like flattered, because if you're not doing something, no one really cares. But if you're doing big things, you're always gonna have haters. And I guess I should just get used to that, because I have no intention of doing any small thing.
And even as I sit here editing this exact video, I get excited about what's possible in 2019. If you would have told me a year ago from today that I would not only have 20,000 subscribers, 2 million views, and the opportunity to collab with channels from 20 subscribers all the way up to 2.5 million, I wouldn't have believed you. So I'm actually super excited to see what 2019 brings. And it's never gonna be anything small. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be fun, and I am not gonna be afraid to try something different.
But really what I wanna talk about is you guys and how amazing you guys have made me feel. Listen, without you, there's no me. And I'll never forget when I used to live stream when I had about 500 or 600 subscribers, and I had a lot of fun, but only like 6 or 7 people would ever show up, and I wondered if that would always be the case. Then I was really grinding for a long time and didn't live stream for several months. And then I poked my head out when I had, I think, like 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers or something like that. I don't even remember. And a ton of people showed up. Like out of nowhere, there was like 40 or 50 people. And I remember just being blown away, like, holy crap, I have a community. It's so weird because I was grinding so hard that I didn't recognize that all those numbers I was trying to make bigger on my videos and even subscriber count were people that would show up and say hi and say, I love your stuff. And it always absolutely invigorates me when we do the live stream and I ask where people are from, and they tell me countries I've never seen or heard of before, places I'll never get to go to, and just knowing that people somewhere else in the world are watching my content and they like it, they want to share it, they want to say hi to me, they're entertained by my videos. It's an incredible feeling, and it's been one of the best things that I've done in my life is to become a creator. And I don't know, man, it says a lot that a platform like YouTube, something that's free, allows you to do this, to be an inspiration for others. And I don't think that I am, but a couple people have told me that I've inspired them. And man, I gotta tell you, that there's nothing like that. And even just the people that have said, hey, you entertain me, you make me laugh, you inform me, those comments are amazing. They're like water. They're necessary. This journey has been amazing. This first year has been crazy. I don't even know like how I got here. In some ways, I feel like I'm that guy who's just in my living room making videos that almost no one is watching. And then I look a couple days later and tens of thousands of views later, there's just love from the community. It's not like anything I've ever experienced. But there's a lot of crazy people out there, and especially when you have people that are brand loyal, it is difficult to know if you're talking to someone who's just a kid or an actual adult. One thing I can say is this: there have been moments when I've questioned whether putting out a video for my growth was worth it for my mental. Because I'll tell you right now, some of these people are ridiculous. Sometimes I think about, is it even worth doing? I mean, on occasion, I know that putting these videos out is gonna grow my channel, but then I've gotta worry about all the comments that are gonna come in. Because these people don't put anything on the line. They simply leave a hate comment and leave, and that's it. They don't have to worry or deal with the thousands more that come in. I've kind of grown accustomed to it at this point. I pretty much just brush it off. But it's kind of a shame there's people out there trying to tear down people that are trying to do something with their life. Something they'll probably never do. Hundreds of thousands of people watch my content every month. I can't even wrap my head around that. What does that even mean? That's just crazy. I love that. I've worked very hard for that. And I'm not gonna let one loser in the bottom of his mother's basement stop me from that. So this was definitely the best thing I've ever done, decide to do YouTube. I can't wait to try new things. I have lots of ideas, and it feels like in other parts of my life, when I tried to give these ideas for other people, the people I thought were creative, to do them, they didn't see my vision. And now that I can actually do those things, I feel incredibly blessed. It's amazing to think of something, put it on video, and mere hours later, thousands of people have watched it. It's an adrenaline rush. It's crazy. I just can't even, there's nothing I can say that's gonna convey that unless you try it yourself. I remember some of the most touching comments I've ever gotten, and they were just one person. And those people motivate me to continue on. I probably won't do any more milestone videos. I'm definitely not gonna do my 2 years on YouTube or anything like that. just my 10,000 subscribers in my 1 year when I was supposed to quit, are the ones that mean the most. These are the days that I think about, wow, what could have been, but what is. How an amazing journey I've gone on with all of you and people that I haven't met yet. People that are watching this video many months after I've made this that I'm just getting to meet. Thank you, like legitimately thank you. Without you, none of this means anything. And I'm not just saying that. When I see you in the live chats, or I see you in my Discord, or someone leaves a comment and I realize the person behind that number, there's nothing more powerful than that. This is the greatest thing I've been a part of. It really completes so much of me that's been missing for a very long time. So I want to thank you for my incredible first year.
Let me tell you a little bit more about what I do. Don't you wish you could find a channel that not only could tell you about the tech, but have fun doing it? How about taking an action camera into the shower? And then taking that same action camera to the range to see if it's bulletproof. It wasn't bulletproof. What about taking a home security camera and putting it on the top of my car and driving it around town? What about someone brave enough to leave his bloopers in the video? So if this... Whoops! You like to read? You have it upside down? You deserve better from a tech channel, and I'm here to give it to you. Be a river, cry me a river. Yo, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I'm just trying something different. We talked about this. We don't do B-roll here. I am the B-roll.
So I just want to say thank you again to all the players and all the people in the MCP squad. I just got to say that it's something that I created in my mind months ago, a year ago. There would be a community of people. I remember sitting there in my bedroom thinking about this and going, one day I'm going to have a community of people that I can talk to, that I can create with, that are going to help each other, that are going to be friends. And in a weird way, it didn't seem possible, but it's here right now, and it's only getting started. So from my heart, thank you. Thank you for the time that you've watched my videos, you've subscribed, you've shared. Thank you for watching this one. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you.